Yo, we made it to episode 12. It's Brotaku Block. Gym leader Brock here with the mighty Mauricio and Tiffzilla, a.k.a.
You know what that is? I'll tell you what that is. That's an alien, bruv. Believe it.
That's an alien, bro. Believe it.
We don't have Prince Petty with us this week. He'll be back on the next episode, so he'll be missed, and him and his weird sounds.
Bruh. He will be missed. He's helping out some friends, so
he's a good
shout out
guy.
to them. Yeah.
If you need help moving, he got you.
You got a friend in him.
Just tweet him.
He'll be there. So, going into anime, legendary Berserk manga creator Kentaro Miura passes away.
That's
I
crazy.
mean, Berserk is a pretty huge deal in the anime community.
Huge influence.
Berserk is a huge deal, but you know what? Niggas need to stop talking about we're never going to see the ending. Oh, man, I don't know what's going to happen in Berserk.
It's disrespectful.
Man, you selfish ass niggas.
It's
Like, let this man die in peace. He's still warm.
died,
Shit.
The first thing out their mouth was, "Are we going to get a Black Panther too?"
Yeah.
Too
God
soon.
damn.
Too soon.
Just
Like,
let it breathe just a little bit. Like, you can ask the question next week. Just chill.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's really sad. Like, I know I was introduced into the Berserk universe from Prince Petty, and I had no idea what it was or anything about it. And I get it. Like, I haven't seen all the things that make it up. Like, I haven't seen the original series. I haven't read it yet. I have books, so I can read it at some point.
Yeah.
But, you know, I get it. Like, it's a great for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It inspired a lot of things that people love. They don't even know about Berserk, though.
yeah, I
It's
saw
crazy.
it inspired, like, Cloud's Buster or sword or whatever. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep. First big sword nigga was Guts.
Yeah. First big dick energy.
I mean, look, this man chopped his arm off to save his girl, bro. Like, fighting demons. A whole ass regular human.
Your man ain't doing that.
Nah. That man can't even pay your car note.
Damn.
But Guts out here chopping arms off, bro. Fighting real demons. And he's just a regular human.
Guts in your guts and chopping limbs off for you. Crazy. Your man ain't even Griffith.
There will, no. There will never be another.
At least he got a code.
Exactly. Oh, man, I tell you.
Anyway,
Rest in peace, Kentaro.
rest in peace.
For real.
Really missed. Demon Slayer is now the #2 anime film in the U.S. all time, following Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back.
The OG.
The OG.
Yeah, I remember when Pokemon came out. Like, everybody. That was the first time I remember everybody seeing a movie opening weekend.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to get that Mew card.
Yeah, bro. I had it, and I'm so mad I let it go. Like, I wish I had it today.
Is it worth any money?
I don't
Probably not, because it was free.
Everybody.
But like, it was cool. Like, it
I
was
got
like
the Mew card.
yeah, it was like glowy, and you couldn't read it. Like, it was great.
It was ancient Mew. It was all like, it looked like Mayan shit.
Yeah. But yeah, it will never. Demon Slayer will never beat that, because currently Demon Slayer has 43.8 million, and Pokemon had 85.7 million.
Sheesh.
So sorry, weebs, it's not gonna do it.
Also, if they really wanted to, like, they could do that slick shit like Avatar did and just re-release it.
Facts, and you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna double, because everybody loves that shit. you cannot tell me someone's not gonna go to the theater to watch Mewtwo beat some ass. Like, I will go twice.
Ash tried to fist fight Pokemon.
Right, Ash crying. I'll cry in the theater with him.
Man, when Ash turned to stone and Pikachu.
Yeah, but you seen that meme, right? Mewtwo started to put the block up for Ash. He put the force field up. Because Ash Diesel.
He's like, damn, what they feed these kids?
They calculated how strong he is.
It's fucking monster. I never realized it until I saw those memes, and I was like, God damn.
Right?
But they tell you the stats, though, and Pokemon be weighing like 500 pounds, and they just be on Ash's one hand.
Right.
He just like, let me hold this Charizard. Like, how?
That's why Charizard respected him. He was like, yo, Ash got hands.
Exactly.
He'd be abusing me behind the scenes. I ain't seen it.
Off screen, he'd be choking him out.
Right. He'd be pouring water on me, bro.
When I say quick attack. The Can't Be Goku crowd, they kind of mad right now. They're like, new challenger.
Ash against everybody.
Facts. I mean, shoot, Ash and Red. So Mushoku Tensei had a delay. It was going to have how many episodes?
Oh, it's so like they split. So what they're doing now, especially so like production doesn't implode, is they're splitting. Like if it's a 24 episode show, that's one season, but 2 TV seasons, and the TV season is a core. So it's a 2-core show, but they can't play it all in one run out of risk of like the production imploding because they're killing these animators. So they'll play like season 1, part 1. And what Mushoku Tensei was going to do was play season 1, part 1 for winter and part 2 for summer, but they'd had to delay part 2 until the fall.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's still one season, but we got to wait another 3 months for it.
Which isn't a big deal. I mean,
yeah, we got so much anime now. Anyway.
I know it is overwhelming. Like I feel like I caught up and I still missed 5 shows.
Yeah,
like, it's stupid.
It's impossible these days.
Yeah, but I mean, speaking of animators and working conditions, former MAPPA animator describes their working conditions as a factory.
Yo, we knew what it was. Like we haven't heard anything from MAPPA specifically. All we've been doing was hyping MAPPA up because it's like, yo, MAPPA doing everything right now. And it's like, well, the downside of that is
they're doing it all.
Right? they killing it. It's like
right. Got the slave shop in there. He described his experience of being asked to fix drawings over and over and over again until the sun came up, and that's why they quit.
And he said that 80% of the staff, the animators, reflected that, like they shared that same sentiment. So
which is wild.
I mean, it makes sense if you think about like how much MAPPA has been putting out these last couple of years. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, but MAPPA shit crispy though. That's why.
Crazy enough, it's still crispy. It's still crispy with like the crazy work conditions. Redo it. Not good enough. Not good enough.
Listen, man. Y'all
Are they paying
seen
for managers' positions? Because I could do that.
Just
not good enough.
Light the fire.
Put it back.
for real?
Whip their feet.
You can't eat today.
MAPPA's in Japan, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you seen them niggas under the bench after work, drunk, right?
Stop.
Look,
Japan, different place, bro.
I mean, yeah, like we when we were over there, there's like I'm talking about in suits.
Yeah.
Dudes in suits.
You loosen your
salary,
tie, your hair gets a little disheveled, and you get it lit.
Yeah.
And then you go to 7-Eleven in the morning, and they got hair gel, they got dress shirts with clip-on ties in the box, ready to go. Got combs, whatever you need. Just go to work.
They
in
were,
the same underwear.
They were turning up in that one spot we were in behind us.
Yeah.
They were loud. Like
These are kind of like you could tell like the power dynamic. You could tell like who were the bosses and like who was
whoever was pouring the sake.
the new young guy, and he was like trying to keep up, but also be like professional, and like they were just lit.
Yeah.
He was red faced and he was still like real shy.
Yeah.
And like I was keeping an eye on him the whole time because like they came in suits, the ties, they hadn't even pulled their ties off yet.
Nope.
And like
came out like they left anime. Like
90 minutes later, lit.
Tie halfway down, like shirt button open, like
That's what happens when you working at 16.
Like this is how much fun they were having. They weren't even paying any attention to us.
Yeah. Like how I don't know.
Just a party of black people just still next to him. Everybody else, people giving us like side eyes and everything. Like, not necessarily like bad looks, but they're just curious.
I mean, some of them bad, but
some of them, yeah.
They still ain't white people in America, so it's all right.
Yeah. So like, but they were like peeping at us, but like they didn't give a shit. They were like, look, we came for pictures.
yeah.
They had that beer dropped off like expeditiously.
Yes.
With a Asahi on draft, my favorite.
Extra dry.
Extra dry.
But yeah, rest in peace to the MAPPA animators. We thank you for your service.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I wonder why they can't just hire more people. I don't understand.
because the burnout rate is so high. So like,
No, I mean hire more so you have a bigger
no,
workforce.
that's the thing. Like the rate of people like animators going into the industry. Like if you're an animator and you go and you're trying to get into the industry, you're going to get a job because they need you so bad because you're going to quit after a couple of years.
Damn.
Yeah. So the turnover rate is just so high that the new folks coming in can't keep up with it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But also, we saw that like it kind of degrades the quality of the anime we're getting in a way.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not like teams working together anymore. It's like basically throwing parts at like in the machine. Like, yo, just go in there and do it.
Yeah.
And it's not like
what's the dude?
Mother's Basement.
Mother's Basement. Shout out Mother's Basement. He put out a YouTube video recently that explained the bad part of all this anime that we're getting is the quality is dropping. But he has a theory that because of the pandemic, we're actually getting a lot of really, really high quality anime this year because they had like extra time to get it done. And he also pointed out that like some of the best anime that we see are the ones that operated outside of time constraints. And it was a group of animators that got together with and they got to like fully flesh out their vision, work with each other, figure it all out instead of just being a bunch of cogs in the machine.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty good video. Check it out.
Yeah, I agree. It was had a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Mother's Basement. In other news, the team of Tokyo Medical and Dental University researchers published a study on this past Friday showing that oxygen-carrying liquid delivered through the anus can be used as respiratory treatment on mice and pigs. The technique, which the study's author, Takanori Takibe, called the AVA method, refers to the intral ventilation via anus.
Look, I've seen Evangelion plenty of times.
And yes, it's a reference.
And I don't remember them saying the damn thing about Shinji taking oxygen through the butt.
That you know of.
You can take recreational substances through your ass, though.
I mean,
so I guess this isn't new.
Yeah, it's within the realm of possibility.
Yeah,
for
mean,
sure.
You can put whatever you want in your ass, and you'll feel it.
I mean, there was like
pause.
Okay, but like you knew about like there's some alcoholic women who like go down real bad, and they'll like soak a tampon in some vodka
down bad,
and like like it's a thing, but also so like I guess they can't deliver the oxygen through their nose or their mouth, or maybe it just better absorbed through your butt. I don't know.
You get it a lot faster if you take it in the ass.
Look,
a lot faster.
The main source.
All I'm saying is I don't remember this in Evangelion. That's that. The cabin filled up with liquid, and the pilots they just said breathe. Anyway,
but it wasn't the fabulous breathe.
He was just a weeb, and he
exactly.
Breathe through your ass, Shinji.
It's okay, just breathe.
Now we know why Shinji didn't want to get in the robot. Anyway.
Oh no.
I wouldn't get in that robot either.
Facts. So eBay announced restrictions on adult anime games and manga.
Speaking of ass.
God damn it. But you're not wrong. They sent out a notice to sellers saying that the adult only section on this past Friday, that will no longer be available for new listings as of June 15th. Company will forbid the sale of items showing sexual activity, sexual content, or sexually suggestive poses. What that means is that they're no longer allowing sexually explicit anime, comic books,
I know
films,
exactly why.
Animation, manga, hentai, and yaoi, and games with a rating of XXX, R18, and unrated for adults only experience.
You know why, right? I remember this happened. I'm dating myself now, but many moons ago, there was back when like people cared about websites and everything wasn't just all on Facebook and Twitter. There was a website. I forgot the name, which one it was, but it was a website, free hosting website that banned this, and they explained because you can't tell how old the characters are.
Okay.
Because a lot of the time, they look young.
Yeah.
It's anime, so
yeah.
But so you can't tell how old they are, and so they're like, "Look, we just not even about to go down this route." So I get it. I fully understand.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They don't have time to find out if that dragon girl is actually 1,000 years old when she looks 12. They don't have a whole team for that.
I mean, like people who argue this, I side eye because like damn well some of them characters look young, and it's like that's
like
not just an
blatantly.
accident, right?
It's never an accident.
Like half the time, the anime we watch that's safe, we know they're teenagers, and like they'll still throw in a little fan service here and there, and it's like,
right.
yeah.
It's like,
So
So with that preface, I get that.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Because I mean, nobody really wants to be.
Yeah, I'm not
liable
trying
or
to get
part
caught
of,
up
like,
with that.
Yeah. It's like if it's
I'm-
questionable,
Hell no.
I don't want it.
If I'm Mr. eBay and they're like, "Yo, could you tell us why you got this shit on your website?" And they show me some picture of a drawing of a little girl. What's that shit that the faces, the Huego or what we call it?
Oh, Ahiga.
Yeah,
Oh, I had Galia.
yeah, that shit. And it's like, how old do you think she is? Man, look.
I don't know, nigga.
That's exactly what they would say. And in the court of law, I don't know, nigga, not gonna work. Your lawyer gonna be like, "Hey, bro, we gotta figure out this."
He give you that look like, yo, we about to lose. Like, shit.
Like, what's your retainer again?
I got a friend. He got a reckless driving ticket, and he went and got a lawyer and everything. He did everything the lawyer told him to do. And they're like, "Look, we're gonna get this thrown out. We're gonna get this thrown out." I even just talked to the cop. He says he's cool with getting it thrown out. We just gotta present our case to the judge, and she's gonna get it thrown out. We're good, man. We're good. But there was two people who went ahead of him, and one of them, dude, had a wild night. Speaking of wild night, my fridge, we've talked about him before, Fridge Coon. He just decided to just throw a whole bunch
Spit
of
out
ice
some
out
ice.
of it. So anyway, shout out Fridge Coon. Anyway, so dude who went ahead of him, he had a wild night. Like he was driving on a suspended license. He was drunk. It was a hit and run.
God
like every
damn.
bad thing possible, short of killing somebody, he did. And this dude, his lawyer presented the case, and then he said, "Your Honor, I'd like to defend myself." At that moment, my friend's lawyer turned around and looked at him and gave him that look like, "We're fucked."
Damn.
And sure
Sorry,
enough, that dude just tried to defend himself. And of course you can't. You knew you did that. Like
Yeah.
you can't. And the judge just got so pissed off that everybody lost.
Damn.
Team took L's.
Yeah, they
It's
catch
like,
him
I
in the
paid
parking lot.
$800 for this lawyer and I lost. And it's like, look, but it wasn't his fault.
Right.
Like
Why are you paying someone to do something that you end up doing it?
the universe was not on your side.
It's
Damn.
unfortunate.
So yeah.
So listen to your lawyers, people. So Target temporarily halts sales of Pokemon trading cards, citing threat to customer
This shit
worker
is wild
safety.
to me. Like I know people are still into Pokemon. Like I mean, new game comes out, I buy it.
Yeah.
But like this level, like this is big. Like like 2000 energy. Back when Pokemon cards were big.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and like people used to get into fights at school over them.
And now all these niggas 32.
Yo, and
Hey.
they
I mean, fun fact: we used to steal people's Pokemon cards in the street. Don't be playing Pokemon on the block.
20 years later, this shit is still going. That's funny.
These aren't kids, bro. These are grown ass
Oh,
men.
these are grown.
Somebody
men.
pulled the gun, right?
I think so.
In one story, yeah.
I would have beat his ass, bro. Because most gun owners that do shit like that don't actually shoot. Like
Yeah.
he just pulled that shit because he got a gun. Somebody should have slapped out his hand, punched him in the face. Like
He ain't been to the gun range in 10 years.
yeah, he bought it because he was like, "Yeah, Second Amendment." Probably one of them white guys. We all know one. He pulled it thinking he was going to scare somebody, and it worked because they were nerds.
Yeah.
Somebody should have shown him what time it was and punched him in the face. Just smack it right out of his hand, punch him in the face.
Could you imagine if they threw some of them little pebbles on them? It was like hit counters.
Bruh.
Look, man, like,
The little gems.
do you have any stories of getting your Pokemon cards tooken? Because I do.
Nah.
Oh, I was taken.
Yeah.
People playing Pokemon on the street and their cars on the ground.
Yeah.
They my cars now.
Yeah.
Man,
Better hold tight.
So look, I got two. So one, I remember it was my birthday too. We had a substitute teacher named Miss Ham. Miss Ham wouldn't let people go to the bathroom unless you asked if you can go to the laboratory. But like my dumb ass, was
Why
like,
she
"Yo,
weird?"
can I go to the laboratory?" And she's like, "That's not what I said, Tifron. Say it right." And I'm like, "May I go to the laboratory?" Anyway, so I had my Pokemon cards like stacked up inside my desk, and like I'm chilling, and I didn't even realize that like them shit started falling out. And then she saw them, and she took them all.
Oh fuck!
And I was like, "No, it's my birthday, Miss Ham. Don't do it. Don't do it." She was like, "You know what? You get them back at the end of the day." And I was like, "Thank you, thank you." This nigga Tremel.
You the name and everything.
I ain't never gonna forget him. Tremel was a whole piece of shit. Like he was never gonna graduate. All of that.
God damn.
Right? Statistic. Like, I'm sorry, but it's true. This dude snuck but he was smart though. That's how
Criminals
it works.
be smart.
That's how it
Yeah.
works. Just because you bad
gotta
at school,
yeah.
don't mean like you a complete idiot, right?
Yeah. You gotta
This
be
dude
smart to be a
snuck out
criminal.
during lunch, made his way back to the classroom, got in the teacher desk, stole all my fucking cards. Then I'm like, "Miss Ham, my cards are gone." And she was like, she just gave me the look like, "What you want me to do about it?" Like somebody took them. I'm like,
God damn. yo.
Everybody hates
Was she old back then?
Tiff.
Oh, so she old now.
Yo, that was heartbreak. I had to restart. And then a few years later, 7th grade, I was in Brooklyn, and we went to a private school for like East Indian kids. West Indian kids. Dang, I don't even know what I am. So like some Caribbean kids, right? Like some guy, like the private school was ran by some old Guyanese folks, and like most of the kids were Guyanese. They're like from whatever island.
What y'all have for lunch? Chicken curry or curry chicken?
Man, shut up.
Creek goat.
And it was on Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn, and like we'd take the train down to Utica, and at Utica there was a little Korean shop that used to sell just random shit, including Pokemon cards. So we'd skip lunch and use our lunch money to buy Pokemon cards at the end of the day.
You went to Grandpa Yugi's shop, all right?
But the public school kids did the same shit,
Yeah.
when they could, I guess. But they were always watching us. So
On the block.
my buddy Ty bought his pack, opened it, and first card, first edition holographic Charizard.
Hell no.
Nah, bro.
Man,
For
he
real?
was like, "Yo, I got a Charizard." And we were all like, we were celebrating with him. Like, we had like that anime, like, "Oh my God, we did it. We made it." Like, you would have thought we won $1 million. Like, "Nigga, we made it." Man, the public school kid was like, "Yo, you got a Charizard. Let me see." All of them ran down the block. And like, Ty didn't even move. Like, "Ty, we can still get him. We can still get him." He's like, "No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I just had a Charizard and I was gone. I'm done, Tiff. I'm done."
What? He didn't want to fight him?
He didn't even move. He just stood there like,
man.
He lost everything. Like that was it. Like I watched
Damn.
like the light extinguish from his eyes.
Oh,
Like,
no.
Shit.
It was
That was the final straw.
that was
Y'all
it.
should have smacked the back of his head and made him fight.
Look like
Everybody.
They stopped running halfway up the block when they realized we weren't running anymore.
They
were
couldn't
just
believe
like-
it.
They were like, "Yo, they're not even chasing us."
Exactly.
And I'm
They
looking.
probably
like,
would have gave it back, to
they
be
right
honest.
there.
Yeah, they would have.
It was probably like a respect thing. Like, "Yo,
Yeah.
you at least like gotta catch us." Like,
Yeah.
they might not even have fought us. Like, but
Right.
man,
Y'all would have just cornered them. They would have been like, "You know what? You right. We just
Yo.
messed with
Were y'all outnumbered?
nah.
Oh, yeah, they would have given it back.
Y'all,
It was
yeah.
4 of
would've
us
given
and
it back.
3 of them.
They would have given
Yo,
it
y'all
back.
would've-
But Ty
up.
was just like, "I'm done.
Man.
Like, I can't fight for you, man. Like, you got to come with me."
Oh.
Yeah.
To this day, he don't make his own decisions.
I mean, shout out Ty wherever you are. Hope you're doing all right.
Still not fighting for what he believes in.
I hope you. Shit. I hope you got
Showed
over.
the protagonist.
Hope you got over this. I mean, he was like my best buddy too back then. Like, I hope he's all right. I hope he finally got that Charizard. I don't know.
Maybe he
Anyway,
went and bought one from one of the scalpers.
Nah, I don't think he even want to hear Pokemon. He probably got kids now. They're like, "Daddy, can I have Pokemon stat?" Fuck no.
Digimon
Trigger
die,
every
bitch.
time.
They don't even got pets.
Damn. Every time he hears it, that flashbacks.
Honey, just let Ty Jr. have a puppy. Like, it's okay, goldfish. No.
Stuffed animal, the same thing.
You know why? Because someone's going to steal it.
Right.
All right.
At least they could never die and leave you. Or run away.
Bruh.
He, in his head, he got the best one, and it was crazy. I'm going to circle back to this later on, but just hang on to this story.
That's great. But yeah, eBay said that in February 2019, From 2019 to 2020, there was a 142% rise in domestic trading card growth, and Pokemon specifically was leading the category with a 574% increase in sales.
It's wild. And
So that just kind of gives you a hint as like, I personally don't know what it was.
Yeah, I don't know what triggered it.
videos,
Pandemic.
but still, that like
Just had time to clean their house up.
apparently, like sports cards are back in big now too.
Pandemic.
So maybe it is. Yeah. Maybe
People got time to go in the attic and look at their parents' shit in the house, or they go find their shit in their parents' house. I mean,
Okay.
and they're going through them old boxes from 20 years ago.
Everything came back.
There's probably who was it that bought the card the Charizard last year for like some crazy shit like
Oh, well, you're right. Somebody bought.
somebody famous
It's probably Ty's Charizard too.
probably
Logic.
yeah.
Yeah.
That probably made people be like, because they were at home, they're watching TV and internet. They were like, "Oh shit,
Did you know
Did I
Logic
have
is
one?
biracial?
yeah."
all
Okay,
right.
well, keep-
Anyway,
Young Kennedy, but yeah, that's probably what triggered it was Logic buying the card. I would not
Y'all
be
stop playing
surprised.
with my man. He's out the game now. You can leave him alone.
Did he retire?
Yeah, he
Yes,
retired
he-
to be a dad.
Oh,
And a streamer.
like for video games?
Nigga, what?
He's a streamer. Yeah, he plays games and shit.
What kind of games do you play?
I don't know. I haven't watched him.
Is he good? Oh,
No, he's definitely probably not good, but he
Look,
streams.
I'm gonna challenge
it's
him.
funny, probably.
I'm not going to shit on him for this because
I mean, everybody's streaming.
Yeah.
Even people that never played video games a day in their life ever once are now streaming.
you know anybody like that. Anyway, so Logic, he wasn't making it as a rapper. I hope he can make it as a dad in the stream.
This last song.
I
mean, he wasn't bad.
This is
Logic
not,
wasn't bad, though.
We're not here to talk
He
about
wasn't bad.
hip-hop
He wasn't bad.
because I'm gonna get tight. But
Did you know he was biracial?
Yes,
Okay.
J. Cole's album of the year so far. Anyway,
that's a pretty good album too.
Yeah. So, all right. New commercial for
So weak. I did like J. Cole's album though.
Yeah, it was really good.
Shout out to Cole.
for Belle.
Jermaine.
It's The Dragon and the Freckled Princess came out. Studio Chizu, which I've never heard of, but
What they made before?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Studio
but the
Chizu.
guy that's directing it also did The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Summer Wars, The Boy and the Beast, and Mirai.
Oh,
He directed and did the scripting for those films.
It looks like it's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Wait. There's two things though. Bell and then what's the
No,
other thing?
it's just Belle.
What? Okay.
It's just the Japanese name and the
Oh,
what
I'm
it translates into.
sorry. I'm dyslexic.
No, you're good. And that film will be opening in July 16th. So just kind of mentioning that to like high accolades coming through. This might be something potentially to look forward to.
Yeah.
in July.
My favorite Hosoda is Mirai, even though most people's favorite is, I want to say, Wolf Chill. I don't know. He has a pretty, like, everybody kind of has, he's one of those, like,
Mine's
there
Summer
is-
Wars.
it used to be Summer Wars for me. I don't know. They're all really good. The only one
Yeah.
that, like, I'm not, like, really big on is The Boy and the Beast. And it's not even because it's bad or anything. I think I just didn't give it 100% of my attention. Like, maybe I missed why everybody loved it. But, like, I remember, like, he's one of those where every time I see a new one, like, almost every time, the new one is, like, my new favorite.
Yeah. I
So,
agree. When I
yeah.
saw Summer Wars and then I saw The Boy and the Beast, and I was like, damn, that shit good.
Yeah, I think Mirai is the only one that I don't have the Blu-ray of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta
fix
get
that.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Katy Perry, we talked about this before,
Katy
that
Perry.
Katy Perry was working with Pokemon for their 25th anniversary.
oh yeah.
But they have a music video now for the song Electric that everybody loves because, you know, it's electric.
Wait,
I haven't heard this song.
that's not on the lines, is it? Oh, I was about to say,
What'd you say?
It's electric.
like Electric Slide.
Oh, that's where I went to also.
I'm hoping that's not the song.
I haven't listened to it, but I'm pretty sure it's not the song. We made that joke last
Bruh.
time. That's why I said it.
I'm
Oh,
picturing a bunch of Pokemon kids line dance. Anyway,
So something interesting I saw.
or Jesus.
Dick Fight Island is currently the #1 bestseller in the romance manga category on Amazon.
Wait, it's real?
Dick Fight Island is currently ranked as #1 in romance manga, #1 in yaoi and the LGBTQ plus manga community, Amazon's bestsellers. It's also #2 in action and adventure for manga, and number 486 on the books overall.
It's probably
Wait,
why
it's
eBay
real.
stopped selling that shit.
It is very real.
I didn't know it was real.
I mean,
I thought it was like a joke for real, like no joke.
I thought so too until
Oh no, it's very real.
like all of our women friends that are in anime started talking about it, and they all love it.
I thought you nasty niggas was joking because I kept seeing that post and I didn't read it because I don't like dicks. You know what I'm saying? So I was just
it's
like,
not for me or you.
right, exactly. So I didn't read it. I just saw a picture of a dude with like an armored penis.
Yep.
And I was like,
That's
is that a
the
dragon? I was like, oh.
It's a dragon.
Yeah.
It's just not.
But then I kept scrolling because I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't know it was real.
So for those of you that don't know, it's a tournament to choose the next king of the islands, and it's about to begin. The rules are simple. Whoever comes first loses. I'm reading it verbatim. Participating warriors protect their mighty swords with armor that grows larger and more elaborate with each tournament. But one warrior has returned from studying abroad with a technique certain to force a pleasurable eruption. Is there a competitor alive able to withstand it? Or is this deft warrior destined to become king?
Look, real shit. Like, I ain't about to read it, but if they animated it, I'll watch it just out for like, just for kicks. Like that shit sounds.
Well, it
hilarious.
depends. I got some.
Like this sounds like some straight up Adult Swim shit. Like,
Right.
I get it now. That's kind of funny.
Are they sword fighting with dicks or are they fucking each other?
Oh,
Both of them. No.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I'm assuming they're sword fighting.
I think it just sounds like euphemism the manga. Like,
Yeah, it does. Well, I hope you dick lovers enjoy this because, wow. I mean, I guess they did have that butt fight thing too, didn't they?
oh shit, you're right. You're right.
They had that thing with the girls, the big butts fighting each other.
Look, the universe is all about balance.
You know what? That's balance.
You know what?
You're right.
Fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I hope you know our
So if anyone has read it,
Please let
provide
us know.
the insight on like
they letting us know on the timeline. Like they ain't shut up about it.
I ain't seen it yet.
I need to
weirder
know.
friends, I guess,
I
because
guess
our
so.
friends.
Yeah, I've been seeing that
y'all.
shit everywhere, thinking it was just a joke on Facebook.
You're all in it. I'm not.
I had no fucking idea. But I need y'all to let me know. If you're hearing this and
All
you
your
know me,
otaku friends
let me
are mad.
know if you watch Dick Fight or read Dick Fight or whatever and
No,
you enjoy it. Because I'm super curious.
I just think they keep it to themselves.
Yeah.
He's still in the closet.
Oh, snap.
Anyway,
All right.
but yeah. So let us know. Something I saw that was interesting. Ghiblies or Ghiblies.
Giblet?
Why
Wait.
you say you be saying it wrong all
Or
the
is
time?
it good? Yeah, this is like the third episode we
I
talked about
know.
how to say it, and we know how to say it, and we just keep forgetting.
His name is like GIF. When you say GIF or GIF, no one knows.
Look, I mean,
Are you sending a GIF meme or a GIF meme?
look,
Mm.
I know that. You know what? I ain't even about to get into it.
So is it Studio Ghibli or Studio Ghibli?
Ghibli's Toshio Suzuki said that Hayao acknowledges Demon Slayer as a rival hit. So something I didn't think would happen because why would he need to acknowledge it?
I mean, he
He
kind
that
of
nigga.
he kind of a
Yeah.
jerk, but like he realistic.
Yeah, he's the Walt Disney of anime.
Like he
Everybody respect that man.
anybody can like it's like they're numbers, you know.
Yeah,
Like numbers don't lie. He can be like, all right, well, they fuck with it.
yeah. So hopefully, not saying it will change who he is or what he makes,
Mhm.
but maybe give some inspiration for the next project of like, oh, that's what y'all like.
Do you-
Okay,
Do you think?
I can go harder than that.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna keep doing what he's doing. Old people don't change. But
No, but he
I
can.
see what you're saying.
Yeah,
But I think it's more like,
maybe inspiration to go harder in his
you
own
knocked
way.
Spirited
Though.
away off of one
Yeah.
of their things. I guess I gotta give you your props. All right.
Right, but also like even if he doesn't like adapt what they did, but like in his own way, he's like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna put the pen to pad. I'm gonna do some work.
Give us another Mononoke,
Yeah, something.
because Mononoke, out of his his
Catalog.
catalog, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the word. Mononoke is kind of a standalone.
Mm-hmm.
Like nothing else has been that violent. I mean, I don't need that. So,
Yeah,
but
I do.
Ghibli violence.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Ishitaka was that nigga, but yeah. So,
Actually, talk on his what was he riding? A gazelle,
uh,
antelope or some
fucking
shit? I don't know.
Impala. I don't know.
Yeah, Impala.
Yeah.
I think.
whatever.
Yeah.
Some sort of deer cousin.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know that moose are considered deer?
What?
Yes.
I mean, it makes sense when you think
It's
about it.
disturbing. Moose are considered deer.
So they're just
Look
like
nothing alike.
just like big ugly cousins.
Yes. And fucking Ganic.
Yeah, they get like 16 feet tall and shit.
Also, did you know that killer whales eat moose?
Why?
How?
Moose are so big that they can just walk out into the ocean and just stand there.
And then the killer whale can just swoop by.
Killer whale will be like, "Oh shit, that's a big ass dinner." And they're moose don't have sonar, so they don't know that the fucking killer whale is right upon them. And they're much bigger, so they just like right on the back hind leg and drag them into the
I
ocean.
need to find a video of this because I don't believe you.
That shit's heinous. They say it don't happen every day, but it happens.
I mean, but like it has to happen in specific places where
Like Alaska?
I mean, not just Alaskan, like Canada and stuff, but I mean, yeah, that's where they at.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's not going to happen in the middle. It's going to be on the coast.
Oh yeah, no, it's a coastal thing. Like they might walk off
Yeah.
and just stand there and eat seaweed and shit.
You know, they chilling like.
Oh, that's what it was. They eat like the floating, the long seaweed that floats to the top.
Okay.
Okay, this makes
And the killer whale is just like, oh shit.
Like they're just big enough to
Killer
do
whales
that.
is just opportunistic.
Oh yeah,
Exotic-
they're assholes, bro. I love them.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yo, moose on the dinner tonight. What's a moose? You got to find out.
yeah.
This fish leg look real good.
It's like your first time at like Fogo de Chao, Texas de Brazil.
I still haven't been to either of those places. by the way.
What? All right. At the end of the
I've been to
pandemic.
Ruth Chris though.
Okay, yeah. It's like going to Ruth's Chris for the first time. You never had this type of steak.
Yeah, it's just true.
And all of a sudden, you have this
Nice
type
and
of steak.
buttery. Okay.
Yeah, that's what moose is for killer whale.
All
When they get tired of eating seals. Seals are like chicken to them,
Well, good for them.
right? Happy for every killer whale
Yeah,
that enjoys a moose.
Shout out to my black
Shout out
brother
Free
whales.
Willy.
Yeah. Respect for my brothers and them.
Oh, of course he would know that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He got a whole killer whale tattoo. Anyway, let's go.
Killer whale.
Gang, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So you just sit at home just reading killer whale facts, orca facts. Like,
Yeah.
No, he got sonar. He's just talking to him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like Gang Orca.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I see you.
By the way, Gang Orca should be much more OP than he is in My Hero. I mean, it's pretty OP.
I mean, we only seen him fight like one time, right?
Yeah. And he
Yeah.
was
And
like
wasn't he
training.
fighting children?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he went out for blood.
Doing
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah.
I want to see him trying to kill
He's top
niggas.
5 though, right? Isn't he top 5 hero?
I think he is top
Yeah,
5.
Yeah.
He's top 5.
I want to see
Maybe we'll
like
see him more this season then. Or come
I want to see what happens when people really fight him. Like he just going for blood.
Yeah.
That shit probably crazy.
I mean, speaking of spring shows, I mean,
Oh yeah.
My Hero's one of those ones on the list. But let's start from what's the most enjoyable show so far for everyone? Just pick
from the
one.
top.
Just pick one.
Vivi?
We'll talk about all of them.
For me, Vivi and Mars. What is she called? Mars Red.
Mars Red.
Okay.
I fuck with it because it was vampires but different.
Both of y'all watched Mars Red. I haven't watched it.
It's pretty good,
Y'all get into it.
and I like Joran, Princess of.
Oh,
it
by
Ice
the
and
way,
Blood?
we're not going to spoil anything. We're just trying to tell y'all what we're watching.
I can't spoil it because I died every time I was watching them. But I know I liked them.
Fair enough. We're not going to spoil anything. Vague spoilers. We're just trying to get you guys to watch what we're watching or what we like, which is, for me, damn near everything, because this season is on fire.
Yeah.
Going back to what we said earlier with what Mother's Basement said earlier about the quarantine probably is the cause of some really high quality shit right now, and we are loving it.
Yeah.
All right, go on. Mars Red.
Oh, Mars Red. So Mars Red is interesting. It's historical in a way. It's about a military leader being brought to lead a group of vampires to try to exterminate or, kill the vampires in their city or their area of Japan, since, they're obviously killing citizens and stuff like that. So that's the gist of it. It's really, what makes it really good is that the story itself is strong. Like for me, it took a couple episodes to kind of get to what they were trying to talk about. But once you get immersed into it, I think you'll like it. Like it's old in the sense of it's like 1920s. It's like Model T Fords going on.
It's
There's
like 1923.
You don't watch anything already, but like not anything, but most things already. But like the way you guys talk about it, I got to fit that in also. I mean, it was already on my list, but like I had like 20 shows I wanted to watch this season. Only making it to like 10. and the rest are just on the like binge later.
Yeah.
I'll get to when I get to it, but that fell into the I'll get to when I get to it the list. But I might have to watch this one, try and fit that in.
What I like about it is
artsy for sure.
Oh yeah, I like it because usually
I love artsy fartsy.
I can't say usually because I haven't watched every single anime, but there's a thing in anime where
you watched enough.
Yeah, and there's a thing where usually, who was it? What's the era that everybody fucks with?
Jesus?
No, the era.
Tokugawa.
Meiji.
Meiji
was the end of Tokugawa, right? Anyway, whenever Kenshin was
feudal era.
Yeah, but Kenshin's like 1890s, I think.
But feudal kind of covers everything, right?
Yeah, but feudal is like Nobunaga.
Oh, you're right. Kenshin is like starting to modernize.
Yeah. So it's like right after, like right there.
So so when basically that's what I'm getting at. So in anime, usually when they get to the era of the beginning of industrialization, you don't get a lot of it. But that's when the magic dies,
Yeah.
So I like it because they took this to 1923. But if you look at it, My Hero is 19 like some shit. Like 1914, something like that.
You said My Hero?
I'm not My Hero. Damn.
Mars Red?
Demon Slayer.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because when they go into town and get on the train, all of a sudden everything is modernized. These niggas been wearing kimonos and carrying katanas.
They said they're like, yeah, we from the country, we from the mountains.
Yeah, which kind of makes sense if you think about even America. Like, I mean, we weren't alive, but if you think about like World War II here when we started industrializing.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I don't even know if I can say they've been modernized yet. People out in the country. Some of these people still vote for Trump and shit. But you know what I'm saying? You know I'm getting that.
Yeah. Mars
Red is cool because they take you to a more recent time period, but still allow fantasy to happen. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
they actually went that close.
Usually when you're in that era for anime, I don't know if a lot of the anime that's set there aren't that popular.
Right.
If it is, it's usually political.
Yeah, because nobody has swords and there's no Shinto priest doing magic and shit. There's no demons running around.
It sounds like this might still be a little bit political. It's usually like some spy shit going on.
Oh, it's definitely political.
Okay.
But you don't get, but usually you wouldn't get like the vampire element, the supernatural element.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, because if you think about it, the dudes in Mars Red literally could be fucking, damn, I watch too much anime. It could be Tanjiro as an adult because he's like 14 in Demon Slayer, and then this is only like 10 years later.
Okay.
Yeah, he could be like a young recruit into the Vampire Squad, although he probably will hate vampires as a Demon Slayer. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think. And now they're wearing suits and they got electricity and there's trains. Wild.
Denzel showed me a clip, and I was like, I knew what it was, but I didn't know what it was. Like, I didn't see any actual like action clips because they're really good about that, which is also a sign of a good anime. And it still didn't show a lot, but like I guess somebody like was charging in a battle, and then just like one of the vampires just fucking appeared because he's that fast, and I was like, oh, it's like that. And he's like, yeah,
it was the S, or not the S, but the A rank dude.
Oh,
yeah,
like he just
he like blinked in.
Yeah.
He's gonna be nasty. He's gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
I just need to see it.
As he falls into his own,
Yeah.
I don't know what the other dude is. He a B class or is he just good because he's a certain age?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's old though.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's not a spoiler because you're not gonna know who we're talking about.
Even if you do, it's not even gonna help or not.
Yeah.
They don't go anything.
But honestly, because of the way they do it, you probably won't know until you have to know. By the time you know, you will know. Oh, it's obvious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good. I really like how it kind of gave me like Interview with a Vampire vibes because like
yeah,
bruh,
yeah,
because it's like a historical. It has a lot of like theater and art associated. There's like quotes of plays going on. Like itself, Mars Red itself is also based on a play, but like even in
which is another thing you never see.
Yeah, so like it's super artsy. Like I really liked it for that.
Speaking of theater. I like Joran because right before she killed your ass, she says a haiku.
right.
I was like, yeah, why just like it woke me up? Like I was falling asleep because I was watching it at like 2 a.m. when I should have been going to work or getting ready for work.
That's another one, or that
sleeping
one.
For work.
We're all watching that one, right?
Yeah.
Joran, Princess of Snow and Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's I like it because the art's different.
The art reminds me of Cyborg 009.
I love it when it goes into the blue. It's so pretty.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
That's neat. Like not too like it's not too different, but also not a lot is like it.
Yeah.
So it feels fresh.
It's not Cyborg 009 in the animation, but just some of the art style. And it might not even be that close, but that's what it reminded me of when I was looking at it. And I haven't kind of compared it yet.
Okay.
I'm curious. But yeah.
What's going on with that one? So homegirl, she's an assassin. She works with the it's like alternate history. And was it the
So for them, Tokugawa era never ended.
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga stayed in power forever.
And they're like they're building up a new empire. And homegirl, she's a part of like this small like league of assassins, I guess.
Yeah.
Like for the government. But she has her own thing because her special thing is like she's a part of this clan that has like blue blood and there's power in the
power.
Yeah, there's power in that blood. So, but her clan got wiped out. Typically
They were from a northern province called Aomori.
Okay. They got wiped out, and so now she wants her revenge on the dude who killed them all, and like to find answers. And obviously, since she's involved in like some secret organization shit, like a whole bunch of secrets everywhere, nothing is as it seems, and she's just a modern woman trying to make it.
I like that.
Yeah, but we highly recommended.
Yeah, for sure. We all talked about that was going to be one that we felt like most people were going to like.
Yeah, because that trailer was tough.
Now seeing it, like I feel like that's like a certain people might not like that.
Yeah, I think they'll fall off. It's too slow.
It's an obscure pick. Yeah.
Yeah. So like the trailer was pretty tough.
Yeah.
Like, but the anime itself doesn't keep that exact energy. Like it's still good, but it's not fast.
Yeah.
So like if you don't care about story and like if you don't like methodical like character building and all that, you're not gonna care.
Because even now with where it is, I'm kind of curious how a certain character is going to be.
Yeah,
because so much is happening and it's like drastic.
Yeah,
change.
halfway through we're oh by the way, we're all like halfway through right now because everything has at least in episode 6 something, and some stuff are into like 7. 1 or 2 made it to 8. So
like
we're
Vivi's
halfway through
on
the
9.
season. Yeah. Basically the story is taking a turn in the show, so now we're kind of like, hey, what's next?
Right.
Yeah, that's all I got.
We can go to Vivi. I mean,
okay. So Vivi, we all watching Vivi. Vivi.
Yeah.
Fluorite eyes.
Fluoride. What's a fluorite? Nigga, I don't know.
I think
Not fluoride.
No, fluorite.
Yeah, so like fluorite's like a gem, right?
I think they're talking about the stone, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, she got real pretty eyes. And
they're talking about the stone.
Studio Wit.
Yeah.
They're animating it. They were the ones who did Attack on Titan before Mappa took it over. Well, Attack on Titan been like 4 different studios, but anyway, like they're known for like crisp animation, or they're doing pretty good. Like Vivi is beautiful. Like it's a beautiful anime. I say it reminds, or we kind of decided that it's kind of like it's got Ghost in the Shell and Violet Evergarden vibes.
Yeah. Like a crossover.
Like, I'm a big cyberpunk, and so like I love like the technology and the sci-fi aspect of it. It's neat that like, but it's an idol show.
Yeah.
And I never watch idol shows, but like she's an idol.
It's a drastic change
but
of
like,
an idol show.
Yeah, she's an idol.
I guess you can say you watch the idol show now.
And,
right.
Yeah, and like
singing.
every 2 episodes is like a new arc, and she got a new theme song.
Yeah.
And she sings a new theme song. So it's
It's
pretty
been like 15 years, you know.
It's pretty deep. Yeah. So that's the other thing. It's so like the story is stories.
No, basically
we talked about it before, right?
she's been brought on to help change the world, and she time
there's an AI
jumps.
uprising in the future.
Like 100 years.
In 100 years in the future, the AI, like that's the other thing. Like Vivi, they didn't, since it's not an adapted piece, like it doesn't already have a fan base. So that's why I say it's the sleeper of the season.
Yeah, it'll get a fan base.
It's going to have a fan base eventually if people give it a try. But like, okay, it's just an idol. She's singing and she has to go through time and prevent stuff.
You gotta stop Terminator from happening.
Yeah. Somebody said it's Ghost in the Shell. No, she's a Hatsune Miku Terminator.
Yeah.
So fun fact: people that are into crystals and gems use fluorite to balance energy around themselves and their environment. Can also be used to or they suggest it can be used to treat heavy metal pollution and accelerate healing. What Vivi's doing, but also
It's deep.
it's one of the 9 deadliest minerals ever mined.
Yo,
Yes.
you might be onto something because that's a little too spot on.
Yeah.
Because Vivi, like,
She's creating balance, but also she
Yeah.
can kill you.
like, because here's the thing, like, she's singing, she's the idol. She's for this theme park, and she's singing these songs. And she just wants to make people happy, but also like,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
It's not your your mama's idol show.
That episode 6, she like that mush. I dreamt about that mush that night. Like, I woke up in a cold sweat thinking Vivi just maybe I'm telling on myself. Anyway, watch Vivi Fluoride Eyes.
Yeah, I agree. It's beautiful. It's I think a good newer concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's definitely worth the watch.
Crisp.
And it's to your point, it's doesn't have an adaptation.
Yeah, like we were talking about how you usually know what's going to be like a hit a season depending on how big of a following it already has.
Yeah,
if it's like adapted from a manga or something.
Yeah.
But like this is completely new, so people don't know about it. So we got to hype it up.
Spoilers too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good for the community that someone can't be like, well, in the future she ends up da 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 da.
Man, if you don't shut the fuck up.
Speaking of which, to your was it To Your Eternity?
Oh, that's the other. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I haven't actually I'm not saying I don't cry, but it hasn't made me cry yet, but it damn near came close. I think it's because I was watching it at work when it happened. And I was like, I don't want these niggas to see me.
You're not gonna see me sweat.
But bruh, like, we called it, Mauricio called it when we were doing the season preview. It sounds like, it's gonna have you in your feelings. And it damn sure does.
Yeah.
Like watching he doesn't have they gave him a name, they call him Fushi, but the orb, seeing him start to connect to people and experience things, like nigga got it rough.
Yeah, it's you're just following this thing along its journey, meeting new people and forming connections and attachments, and you feel what he kind of feels as you see how those attachments kind of develop. Like
it's heavy, but it's heavy on purpose, but they handle it like in a good way. Like,
and it's really good character development because it literally starts from a rock.
Yeah.
Who's streaming that?
Funimation.
Oh.
Wait, no, you're right. I'm sorry. Vivi's Funimation. Crunchyroll is to your.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to talk about without detailing too many details. So
yeah.
It's that strong team of was a composer and
they had
director
every all the cylinders
actor
are firing.
It's definitely, even if you don't watch, it's like
ReZero
genre.
was the
guy that directed ReZero. Yeah.
Oh man, it's the music's amazing. Everything's good. We can check that out later if you want, but it's
Yeah, I'll be back later.
One of the quotes that really stuck with me was "Pain promotes growth."
Yeah, that's the whole. That's the show right there.
I wrote it down.
That's the show right there. Like that's the whole thing in a nutshell without spoiling anything.
Yeah,
but bro.
Yes, I wrote that down. I was like, "Yo, that's powerful right there."
that's the whole theme. So your boy goes through it.
And it has one of the better outros of the season, I will say.
You like the outro? I like the intro.
Well, the intro was the outro for the first episode. Or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It took me like I didn't decide I liked it until like the 4th episode, and I was like, "Yo, I love this," and I can't find it fucking anywhere. I tried to find it on Spotify, and it was like some white dude covered it, and I got mad. Threw my phone.
You know what was on YouTube though was or not YouTube but Spotify was Midnight Diner Tokyo Stories theme song.
Oh yeah. That you just brought that up to remind me that I couldn't find it.
No, I was letting you know.
God,
that's a good song.
Cherry had to find it. She was like, all I did was Google it.
Shout out to Cherry for being smart.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I keep her around.
She a beast.
That's why she keeps you around.
Oh man.
My Hero Academia.
This is the only one.
Are you caught up?
This is the only one. Well, I don't really care. Not that I don't care.
No, but that's why I asked. I was serious.
We're in season 5, and it starts off with yet another.
We in like the filler
arc.
trainer arc. Yeah.
But like for just
the filler.
Well, it's I don't know if it's filler,
It
but like
feels like filler
you know,
because it's a
because of
training
the nature of
arc.
the show, they're in school. Like it's called My Hero Academia. So like you're going to get training. It's the training. So like shonen, you got your rising action, your boss battles, training arcs, tournament arcs, and filler. I don't know what's filler and what's not for My Hero.
They're trying to catch up to Naruto, ain't they?
But they don't have a lot of filler.
It's
They
not
might
really.
have like
I say filler because
episode or
training
two.
arcs to me are filler, but
Who's
like
the big bad in this?
we haven't gotten
don't
to
know
the big
yet,
bad
'cause
yet.
we're still doing
the training arc.
It's just the tournament arc.
It's
we still haven't even
Well,
seen
that's the
Deku
thing,
or
their
Bakugo
tournament-
fight yet.
Their tournament arcs
The one at the
are
dorms.
also training arcs.
They haven't had the dorm fight yet.
No, they're in the facility
There
with teams.
there is Team A versus Class 1A versus Class 1B or whatever.
I can't remember if that's filler or not. It might not be.
But
yeah.
and like we get the dude with the voice.
She's
Present Mike.
No, he can like change his voice to other people's voices, and he can
from
control
the
people.
class 1.
He control people with his voice.
The purple hair dude.
Yes.
He's been training with Eraserhead.
Yeah,
Yes.
he got.
I think that might be canon and not filler. I can't remember,
I mean,
but I know we were talking about it, though, so it must be real because I haven't watched it,
heard
but I read
anybody
it.
say that it's filler.
But it's
Yeah.
training arc.
But it's
training arc.
it's yet another.
I'm waiting to
training
see-
arc, and like, but that's the nature of the show. So I'm not mad about it, but I'm
They
not.
need
It's
to
not
get
the
to
most
the-
entertaining thing.
Yeah, it's okay.
They need to get to the other shit, and then they go to this other place, and then like Hawks is there. It's wild.
Now,
Probably be the end of it
They foreshadowed something going on with Hawks, and I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
because they
But,
last season was Endeavor, right? Beating that what you call it thing.
that's how it ended. Yeah.
Okay, so the thing I'm talking about that I don't want to give away should happen after all of this, probably the end of the season.
I figured. Well,
Okay. Well,
I,
it's
I,
good.
I hope it's mid-season because
Yeah.
Well, yeah, mid, and then it'll finish
I
with
don't
that.
want to do 20 episodes of them
Yeah.
training.
This training tournament fight thing should only probably be like another few, if I remember
will
correctly.
say, I think
it's definitely at least 6.
this
I do remember
This weekend's episode
Is
is
the-
Bakugo doing something like his team goes up, and
Okay.
last week's was Tenya and Todoroki.
Poor Tenya.
So, and I mean, Tenya and Todoroki's thing was pretty lit.
Yeah.
So
Oh, was this the one where Todoroki was like,
you didn't watch it yet.
oh, okay.
I'm only on.
Before you could do
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you're gonna say,
It's funny because I haven't watched it, but I read it like
You
3
gotta
years
stop
ago.
him.
Yeah, so I was like,
You gonna juggernaut bitch through the whole story? Just
Well, nah, look. This ain't really a spoiler. Because the man he has fire and ice powers.
I need that on a shirt. I need a cartoon picture of his face. And
This ain't really a spoiler?
This ain't really a spoiler.
Yeah, that's actually dope. Don't say that again. I might do that. But yo, look.
You know
I
what?
think-
You might clean up. You got enough like fanboys and girls. Like,
Man, look, I'm just a regular guy. Joe Schmo.
Mauricio.
Joe Schmo Mauricio.
Oh my God, are you Mauricio from Facebook?
Nah. I'm just, just a regular
I'm
old
gonna
guy.
fall asleep in your bed.
Oh, no. No, ma'am.
Who chick is this in my bed? Man, we don't know her.
Oh, man.
take a sip of my drink of that.
But no, yeah, Todoroki was like, either he was freezing pieces of hardware midair or he froze it and then used it. I can't remember. Don't confirm or deny. But if that's what it is, then,
So-
then we're in the right spot.
Todoroki does some cool stuff.
Yes.
Good.
It want that spot. So
Because he
Oh, okay.
last season 4 he didn't do nothing for real, right?
Yeah.
He ain't done nothing since
He's the
Hero
most
Killer
wasted
arc.
character on the show.
He definitely goes to his his identity crisis.
Well, he
thing.
did have one cool moment when his dad came home and was like, "Hey kids, how's it going?" And he's like, "Nice scar."
Oh, yeah. That was it. This man, if you think about it, with his power set, he has the worst fight IQ in the show. This man can incinerate and freeze whatever he wants, but doesn't actually use it the way he should.
but that's
it's not
part of his
fine-tuned.
identity crisis.
That's true.
So
It's not fine tuned yet because,
I mean,
like,
yeah.
oof.
because
I mean,
he never wants to use his fire.
He's still
That's
like
true.
14, so
yeah,
like maybe
Yeah, but Bakugo and like,
30,
and I hate to get this nigga credit,
like 30.
but he don't have no
Todoroki.
identity crisis. He just wants to blow shit up. So
Like,
whatever
but he, like,
maximizes his
fine-tuned
blowing his
it.
shit up.
he
that
done figure out how to
maximizes his
like,
energy, his
what is his little
chaotic
move
energy.
called? He got that shotgun shit. Where he's like, bah!
Gallic gun. I don't know.
Yeah, just
It's a
bah!
god.
like shoot a bunch of little mini blast off, and like Deku done figured out how to walk on air and shit. Like,
Like I need Todoroki to be on that level too. Like if you think about it, like he could like split mountains in half.
yeah,
Like heating and
Yeah.
cooling and shit. Like
there
I
shouldn't be
think
anybody who can
I
stop
think
him.
we are getting there.
we're getting there. Okay.
We're getting there. He
Yeah.
identity crisis things.
Yeah, he's
So
got stuff
getting
going
there.
on. He's got stuff going
And
on.
I
his
want him
dad
to
isn't as much as a fuckboy as he was before. So
I want him to get so fast that he can freeze you without you knowing you're about to be frozen. Like just atmospherically freeze the air around your feet and you're stuck. He needs to get that fast. Until then, he will always lose to Bakugo, and I hate to give him credit for that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, what we got next?
We could do Megalobox.
Ooh,
Another good one.
I'm feeling it.
But I got to catch up to it.
It's not sports heavy as the first one was, but
Yeah. It's definitely plot driven.
Yeah, and I'm
you're
still
going through the
enjoying it,
motions.
Yeah, like
Is it about his journey?
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But
So Joe was just like, is he
He's gotta-
sad?
he's got to like fix some things and some relationships and reconcile some stuff.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he kind of.
Yeah, I don't want to give too
Yeah.
much away.
So it's not all about becoming the best. He already is the best.
Well, we already did
really.
that.
I mean,
It
Yeah.
like
yeah.
That sucks.
it's
I
like
mean, for him, not for the show.
it's like post bet. Like it's real personal, really.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, what we know is that so he won. Obviously, you got that at the end of the first season. But then something happens because he's by himself in the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
and he's not around his crew. So it's kind of like what happened to disconnect him
Yeah.
and the crew,
Yeah.
and he's kind of trying to pick up the pieces to like make up for the lack of awareness, or not awareness, but like presence,
yeah.
because he wasn't there.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So and it's really like to Tiff's point, it's like really kind of deep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it. Like I'm sure there's gonna be some more boxing at some point, but like it's,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a good story.
but
gonna
the
have to box
story is
somebody.
great.
Uh,
And there's like dope ass lo-fi in it too. This like a side note.
Nice.
yeah, they've always like. I need to look up who's behind Megalobox. I don't know off the top of my head, but like they've been good about like hip hop stuff too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they know their audience.
The World
yeah.
Ends With You.
Not feeling it. That is the only show I'm watching
I didn't watch that yet either.
that
I mean, you don't got
I mean, I don't hate it.
What is it? What kind of genre is it?
I mean, it's
It's a video game anime.
Yeah, it's the adaptation from the video game of the dude who did Kingdom Hearts. He made this one also.
That was a game before?
Yeah, it's like a kid playing the Reaper game in Shibuya. Dude with the headphones, graffiti
Yeah.
artist. And like they're playing this game called the Reaper game. I mean, it's like it's a mystery because you got to figure out like what's going on. Why is
Yeah.
he playing this game? What happened? How did
And
he
he
get here?
himself doesn't know who he is, how he
Yeah,
died.
he has amnesia.
So
Like it's neat. The concept is, but like the pacing is off. But I'm sure it's going like
Yeah.
according to the video game. But at least when it comes to like a video game, something like that's my theory with like adaptations with video games. Like thing is what's missing is like the fact that you're involved in playing like kind of makes up for how the story flows. So when you translate it to another medium, you don't have the interaction part. So the pacing falls off.
Yeah.
So you're watching this stuff and you're getting it, and it's like, okay, cool, but like something still feels missing or it's not quite right. That's what it is for me. But it looks cool. Like you
Yo, this
said.
shit's still 60.
they
Bro,
probably went back up.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's on all consoles.
Probably went back up because the anime came out. But it's
Probably.
an old. I think it's like
It's an older game.
2011.
7
Damn, yeah. Oh,
for DS.
yeah.
And then iPhones 2012, Android 2014, Switch 2018. It's also on PS4. It's not showing me what date that had though.
yeah, I agree. The pacing's weird. I'm still confused why he woke up with 2 pins. Like that was in the first episode, I think. Like,
Oh yeah.
they haven't even explained that yet. Like the challenges are like super not on the
Yeah.
same pace of what I thought they were going to be.
Yeah,
like I
like
said, they had
one-
like 10 days and they went through like half the challenges in the first episode or something.
Yeah.
It's weird, but I'm assuming it all adds up to some bigger picture as
Yeah.
we learn more about his past in the newer episodes. So maybe it'll like correct itself and
yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna watch it all the way through. It's just that's the only one I'm just like
Same.
not
I'm kind of like until I see it
excited
all,
for.
I'm just kind of like
It's also it's also
on the
possible
back
that
burner.
there's so much good shit that I'm watching that like
yeah, it's the bottom shelf of the
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Like
Hey.
it's like a 7 of like the multiple 9s and 10s that are out there.
yeah.
It very loosely sounds like Alice in Borderland.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
it
we-
is. Yeah,
yeah.
we talked about that
Yeah.
already.
Yeah,
He said they both got to give Granddaddy Gantz a hug because it's the yeah
exactly.
yeah
I mean,
But it's like definitely like a innocent more version of Gans.
yeah.
oh yeah, Gantz was a next level. It's a whole different level.
So what about the ones on your list that you've watched that I haven't watched?
Okay, 86.
Yeah, 86.
What's that?
Some mecha anime. I forgot the names of the countries and shit.
Is it Gundams?
I wish. That's my only thing that bugs me. It's a really good show. It goes pretty hard. The only thing, like, it's got strong Iron Blood Orphans energy. Like, same kind of deal. But the only thing that I don't like is the mecha designs. Like, there's only 2 designs. Like, you got the other countries like sleeker spider mechs, and you got the janky spider mechs that the protagonist country use, and that's it. They're not all that neat to me. And like, I like the mecha designs. I mean, like mechas in general. These ones are kind of weak to me. But outside of that, it's we finally got the world building out of the way a little bit, and the character building, and now we're starting to get into like what's really going on. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, oh damn, this is kind of wild. Also, another highly recommended one. I'm not going to get too into it, but you got you would appreciate this one actually, because like the folks in the mechs that are doing the fighting. The country don't know that real people are dying out there because they don't classify them as humans anymore. So they think they just got drones out there fighting and they're going to win because the other army is going to exhaust the resources in 2 years or something. So they're just going about their lives. But they also oppress everybody because all the white-haired people who live like in the center of the country, like they pushed everybody else out to the fringe, and they think, oh, they live out there, and like all the pure blood folks live in here, and we just got drones fighting. But really, they got the other colored hair folks are the ones fighting, and so it's a deeper meaning. So like,
Man, sounds familiar.
So the main tension is the handler is a white haired chick from the interior, and like all the other races. They're the ones out there in the drones. Like, you follow the main dude is named, like, his codename, like, The Undertaker. He, like, drives his handlers to suicide. So, like, they got this new young whippersnapper, this, like, real idealistic girl who she understands that it's real people out there and she cares, but nobody else, none of the other white-haired folks care. Like, her uncle is, like, a general or some shit, and she's like, we got to care about the 86. That's their...
Sounds like World War II.
He's like, man...
Loki's sound like Hunger Games.
Yeah.
She's like, I told
I
told you, stop caring about them. They're not real people. And so
damn, that's like sending out Negroes to go fight in Germany. When they come back, they can't even eat in the same restaurant.
Look,
damn.
That's why I said you might want to watch that one.
That's wild.
Yeah, that was on the list. I haven't gotten a chance to get to it, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's the story's starting to get going, and you see this more than what it seems is going on. So that's good. Highly recommended. What else I got? End with that one. Tokyo Revengers.
The time travel one.
Yeah. So
are they fighting?
They're
Sounds like they're fighting.
Yeah, but not like
it's the gang one. Remember?
Yeah, the gang one.
Oh, I like gang shit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
it's
watching
on
it.
Crunchyroll, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that because I like gang shit.
Yeah, you'd appreciate it. So like they dude like gets pushed in front of a train, and then he wakes up like 12 years in the past when he was middle school and doing like hood rat shit, and coming to find out, or he knew from before he got pushed that his high school or middle school girlfriend died as a result of gang violence from the Tokyo Manji gang. So now he like hatches a plan to like save her because now he's like in the past, along with her little brother who he meets. But he's going back and forth between past and future. And like the brother's in on it. Save his girlfriend / his sister, the brother's sister, brother's sister, by going back and forth through time to try and like alter the events by finding out like the gang members and like stopping stuff from happening. Yeah. And it's getting like pretty neat. It's funnier than I thought it would be, but it's still pretty good, pretty solid. Super Cub. It is literally it's my little like moment of Zen anime. I know that there's not going to be any conflict. Let's be real. It is a 12 episode Honda motorbike commercial. Like nice. They even teach you how to change oil in it, like for your
that's dope.
Yeah, for your little.
Wait, so it's about the actual Super Cub?
Yeah, this Honda Super Cub, which is like a baby motorbike.
Yeah,
and like this little high school girl who has, of course, no parents.
400cc.
Not even 400cc.
Oh God,
it's like 150 or something. Yeah, so it's like just enough to be classified as a motorbike, but it's pretty much a scooter.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
So this girl who has no friends, no parents, she lives by herself. She just wakes up, goes to school, and then she like the animation or the color palette's real like bleak. And then when she gets her little super cub and she starts riding, color like gets more vivid, and she's loving life. And then she makes a friend who also drives a super cub, and it's just real happy and nice. And I like
Then they have a Super Cub Club.
It's just two of them so far, but
Super Cub.
yeah.
Can't say duo with a C.
He's trying to make it work.
It's a Super Cub dub because it's two people.
You know what? I'll take it. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched that.
So if you like slice of life's,
And motorcycles.
it's not even like a comedy. It's literally just her feeling good about herself, and it's nice. And also, if you're in, I guess you're in motorbikes. I guess it's not that like she's not driving a Hayabusa.
Yeah.
Like, but
She might though by the season ending.
shit, we might. Well,
Well, it's a Super Cub, so Hondas are
I forgot the big Hondas
I forgot.
are. So I recommend it, but
Not up
it's
to
definitely
you.
not for everybody.
Yeah.
It's- That's like my chill time anime. I could like it's subbed right now, but I can watch it and multitask because they barely
CBR.
talk. So that's how like relaxing it is. And I think my last one is Odd Taxi, which is
Oh yeah.
I
yeah,
recommend as much as Vivi because nobody is going to watch it. It's not an adaptation or anything like that, and it's not. No, it's not a shonen. It's not any of that stuff. So it's going to get overlooked. But the animal people, so you'll be into it.
Yeah.
But but it's basically like taxi cab confessions. But there's like several. No, it's like Pulp Fiction. There's multiple like stories going on for real, but they all really tie into each other. And when I said hold on to the Charizard story from before, because there's a character in this who plays this game, who's completely obsessed with this game where he gets like rare animals, and he finally gets a dodo, which is like the rarest animal, the one he wanted the most after playing it for years. And then the damn taxi cab driver, the main character, like drives by and almost hits him, and he throws his phone and it lands in the gutter. Gets the data recovered, and he doesn't have the dodo anymore.
Damn.
And he turns into a murderer.
Bruh.
So the opposite of your friends.
So he right. I think I don't know. I don't talk to him anymore.
Oh, no. All right. Well,
yeah, but
I
you're
mean,
right.
if you
You're
kill
right.
my dodo, I'd try to kill you too, I guess.
Yeah, because Todd just stood there.
Yeah.
Dodo murderers.
But yeah, so
Sit on site.
yeah, so he just like was just walking around town. I mean, it's Tokyo.
Killing people?
Not killing people, but looking for the damn taxi.
Oh, to kill that guy.
Yeah, and of course he finds a gun. But the gun is like used in the anyway. So it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
But not only is it well written in that sense with all different things going on, but
subplots.
it's like really witty. Like it's
Mhm.
funny as shit. Even through sub, and I love it. So
I'm definitely checking that one out too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Also, it has the second best theme song of the season.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's it for me.
All right. So I have a couple more that I watched. So Combatants Will Be Dispatched. It's an isekai comedy harem. I'm gonna call it that, and that pretty much explains the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
It follows all the tropes. And
all those
okay.
tropes that you think that they would do, they do. The guy has like a Gantz looking outfit too, so there's that.
Oh, shit about to get wild.
And the one thing I will say, and sure, it could be a spoiler or whatever, but it's in the first like one episode or two.
Mm-hmm.
They have a chimera that is one of their crew that is basically Rimuru and can absorb powers by eating things.
All right.
So
Kirby.
there's that. Or well, not the whole thing, but kind of Kirby-ish. And then in the creation of the chimera, they mentioned that it is taboo to make the chimera, and that her creator used stones and died using forbidden magic.
Well, that sounds familiar.
That sounds hella familiar. It's like they just took a whole bunch of stuff and threw it in there.
Yeah.
But,
They call it Nina?
I promise you, I think they had like a scene that was like that. But I could be thinking wrong.
She's gonna say Eduardo. That was the subtitle version.
But yeah, it's I do not highly recommend it. I mean, if you like isekai comedy harem, like
I mean, if you're a fan of them genres, then
if you like those things, it will be for you. But it's not. It's not my go-to.
Okay.
It's not. It's more of the same. It's
Yeah,
not
yo, this
special
shit
to
wild,
me.
but I can't recommend it.
Yeah, it's not even for that.
It's not even that bad.
Like, it's not even that bad. It's just like it's just more the same. It's not special.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
like, if you have time for it, watch it. If you don't, you can put that one.
Yeah,
on
out of
the back
all the
burner.
highly recommended stuff we done listed so far, that's not one of them.
Definitely not one of them. Let's see. One that's like a pick close to my heart. Dragon Goes House Hunting. It is exactly what I thought it was. It was kind of like HGTV, and
That's what
that's what I wanted it to be. Like this dragon.
I'm gonna add it to my binge list.
Yeah, it's like something that you could like put on, chill in the background. This dragon is like super against fighting. It can't fly. Like, and it's
Damn,
trying to find a
this nigga
home.
suck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's a trash dragon. It's a trash dragon. Like it can't even breathe fire. Like it can't do any of the dragon things.
He just trying to get a house.
Right. So like they're just trying to get a house that's away from people so that, RPG niggas don't try to kill her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they're
I mean,
always
I kinda
pulling
fuck
up
with
like
this.
dragons, let's make armor. Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I don't do all that. Calm down.
Right. So like she ends up, I think it's a she. They end up in all these situations where guild people are trying to kill her, take her, kidnap her, take her of scales, whatever.
Yeah.
And she finds ways to get out with like friendship and other things. But meanwhile, the whole show is her trying to find a house. She goes through different areas and, trials and tribulations of house hunting and leasing and renting. And it's great. And her real estate agent is a Dark Lord. She calls him the Dark Lord of real estate, but it literally says he's a Dark Lord. So there's another plot with that. I think.
weak.
That's funny.
So yeah, something cool to watch in the background if you guys have time.
Yeah, that sounds like some foolishness I want to get into.
Yo, she went to a haunted house, and it felt like it was a Scooby Doo episode. It was really funny. So yeah, it's fun. It's a fun time. Another one that's close to my heart that I think is one of my favorites of the season, but I'm super biased. Zombieland Saga Revenge. Another idol show that's not an idol show. Zombies who are idols. They're coming off of, they had a career boom and then they went to this large venue and they tanked. I think the numbers were the 30,000 person venue and they only sold 500 tickets. So it's a 1.6 audience total. And so they're in debt. So they start off with, they're all working odd jobs, which is, if you know zombies, like they're wearing makeup, and odd jobs is probably not something that you want to be doing.
Yeah. Why does girls stink?
Right, like there's like various things like why you look dead. It's like we work hard. So it's cute in that aspect, but like I always enjoy the music. The music's amazing. I don't watch these kind of shows all the time. So like the music is amazing. They even rap still this season.
Okay.
So yeah, if you guys watch the first season, check out the second season. It's on par so far. And yeah, I also think it has the best opening,
Oh, okay.
like in like animation and song.
Okay.
So, but I haven't seen everything. So that's,
Yeah.
with like asterisks.
Got you.
Blue Reflection Ray. So the magical girl anime. It's on Funimation.
I remember it. I don't know. Go ahead.
It kind of gives Puella Magica Madoka vibes, but like
Really?
not in like the like seriousness of it. It's a lighter note for sure thus far.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'll go down that dark path, but it's
No habits.
they both have they all have rings.
Okay.
And the blue rings are the good guys and the red rings are the bad guys.
Okay.
And the red rings are like, we want fear and we feed off fear. And the blue rings are like, we want love and hope and emotions are positive.
Some basic anime Green Lantern stuff.
Yeah. So it hasn't gotten to that part yet, but they do deal with things of like suicide and dark emotions. So,
Okay.
And they're called reflectors.
That's kind of interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's as it goes down further into it, we may get more Puella-ish, but so far it hasn't been that yet.
Gotcha.
One of the quotes I stole from the show that one of the Red Ring villains, quote unquote, said is, "I will violate the depths of your heart."
Bruh.
That sounds like some anime villain shit.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeesh."
Wow.
That is some crazy shit. So if you like magical girl anime, that probably will just be your shit. to be honest, because it definitely looks like it's hitting all the notes
Okay.
for it.
Okay.
And finally, my favorite is Shadow House.
Shadow House, like your favorite, like your most
So
highly
far.
recommended one.
Highly top of the list.
Okay.
Of everything I've seen.
Okay.
Shadow House. It's so good. Like from we said earlier on, it's these dolls are supposed to be the reflection of their masters, like humanly. The actual masters you can't see. They're covered in this darkness or this suit, if you will.
Yeah.
When they're angry or they show emotion, they like spew soot out into like the room or wherever they are from their bodies. And their dolls' jobs are to clean after them, essentially. So yeah, and that's the gist of it without going too deep into it. It's so fun watching the dolls kind of like get to know each other because they don't have any other contact other than their charge, if you will.
Yeah.
So like, or they're noble because they're nobles. So you're like watching the dolls interact with other dolls, and then how different the interactions are when they talk to other dolls versus when they talk to other nobles and their dolls in the same instance.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. So like, and there's also so far this overarching theme or this part where they're training to be, what's it called? Maybe I wrote it down. Did I write it down? So the goal is they're training to like to this for this event for the noble and their living doll to like pass to like prove themselves to the noble family that they can, I guess, be nobles.
Okay.
So they're training for that. So it's kind of like what's going on here? Like, why do they have to prove themselves with these living dolls that they just met?
I
Like,
got you.
yeah, it's like there's like a whole bigger thing going on that they kind of like drop little gems like along the way of what's going on. And yeah, it's interesting. And the suit is probably more than what they make it seem as well. It comes from their bodies.
Okay.
So
okay. I got
there's
the
that
sense
too.
that there was layers.
Yeah,
Wouldn't-
it definitely gives me Promised Neverland season 1 vibes where it's like it's
Okay.
super slice of life fun and innocent tea until the point
Yeah. So
and the
until it's not.
whole show
Yeah.
turns itself on its head and you're like, oh, that's the world we're in.
Okay. Okay.
So
That's also on my list, but on the backup list. But I'll see if I can fit that in.
I mean, I think where we are now, yeah, you'll start watching a couple of episodes, you'll be like, what the hell? Like,
Okay.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's majority of the spring list. We maybe missed like a handful. Like,
yeah. I mean, there's stuff that's on my list that I ain't touching.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
not
no,
possible.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Well, I might watch some of them, but
I mean, I'm going to watch them, but just not before we wrap things up.
yeah.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's not enough time in the day.
Hell no.
All
So
right.
into gaming, Netflix reportedly is hiring for gaming expansion. It appears they're ramping up efforts to expand into gaming. They're looking to hire an executive overseeing a gaming initiative with multiple executives within the industry already being approached to see if they're interested in the position. They've dabbled in the gaming like areas in the past, so it's not surprising. But I wonder what they're going to do.
Me too. Like,
Netflix trying to take over the world.
Are they building a console? Are they going to have like a platform within the app where you can play games? Like, I don't know if you remember,
Probably
like,
in the app.
like old DirecTV and stuff. You used to be able to play games on your remote.
Yeah.
Like,
And even PlayStation and Xbox have like arcade.
yeah, maybe some sort of arcade
Yeah.
like that.
And you
Okay.
can play with your friends while you're watching
mean,
movies and stuff.
They honestly have to, otherwise they're going to fail
Yeah.
because with the streaming wars. But this is how companies have to adapt and survive. So I get it.
And they own a lot of properties, so it's interesting that like, what else could they do? They themselves be a publisher.
Are they trying to do? I see. That's
They could
there-
be like long term.
There's
They
so
could
much
be,
that they
'cause
could
they
be
own
trying
rights.
to do.
Yeah,
But it's definitely like,
because they have Netflix original content.
yeah. Well, we'll see.
So see what Netflix is doing. Also in gaming, Sony expects PlayStation 5's shortages. That's all I ask is to continue through 2022.
Rough. So I ain't never gonna get this shit. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, like they're what's it say? They said like the demand is like double or triple what the supply is. So like,
That's insane. And I wonder.
and they already outsold Xbox by like also double or triple.
Yeah, but I still can't get an Xbox either. So
Which
Wild.
is crazy, right? Like,
Yeah.
people it's out there, but nobody can get them.
like, who's buying them if nobody cares about them?
Xbox got to be flippers.
maybe it's the flippers, but I mean,
PlayStation's probably like people fighting for the.
I genuinely
PlayStation,
want one.
Xbox is probably flippers.
I want one of all of them, but like,
Yeah.
Also, I know I'm not going to, play them like that. So I'm not. I'm not totally pressed, but I want one eventually. Damn.
Yeah. So
I
mean, we'll see. I need a PlayStation 5 at some point later this year. So.
I think I need my Xbox by the time Halo Infinite comes out. And I'll gladly get a PS5 and play whatever I missed, when I can, because it's whatever. Like when Eddie was talking about Returnal, that sounds real fun. Eventually, time will tell. That's the other thing about games. Like, I mean, outside of like story spoilers, you can. It's just future fun.
Yeah.
So
that's all we have for gaming today. We didn't play any of the Resident Evil or the. Man, what's the name of that game that had the trial? Oh, people's going to hurt me for that because it's big. So yeah, we didn't get a chance to do any of that, so we're not going to speak on it. So, Attack the Block 2.
Attack the Block! Attack the Block! Oh man. Okay, so look, let me give you some backstory because a lot of people, even in the year of our Lord 2021, still have not seen or heard of Attack the Block. Attack the Block is a 2011 movie starring John Boyega. It's actually the reason why John Boyega got cast as Finn in Star Wars. Just like how like Daniel Craig did Layer Cake, and that was the main thing behind him becoming James Bond, or like Christian Bale with Equilibrium and Batman, like stuff like that. Like that, Attack the Block was John Boyega's like
breakout role.
Yeah, breakout role.
Yeah,
he was Moses, and it's about, and I love the premise. It's about aliens crash landing on Earth and clashing with an inner city London street gang. It's completely ridiculous, but it's so fun because it's not even like real gang. It's like a middle school gang.
Jesus.
Like, the kids, there's literally a scene where
it's like Stranger Things, but in New York, or London.
London, yeah. But it's literally, there's literally a scene where there's a kid who pees in a super soaker, and like that's his weapon against.
Piss off, mate.
It's like I don't even think they're a part of the gang because they're too young, but they want to be, so they like try to follow them around.
Damn.
But it's so funny. But yeah. Also, like, I think it's the 13th Doctor, whichever Doctor who is the woman, like she's in it, like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, there's a lot of folks who you'd recognize if you watch it.
Okay, I'm one of the folks that have not seen it. I've heard of it.
Oh, we about
I've
to
seen
fix
clips,
that shit.
But I have not seen Attack the Block.
So I love it. It's funny. It's fun. Like it's right up my alley. Like one of my favorite like subgenres is kids doing hood rat shit with their friends.
Yeah,
and like this is quintessential kids doing hood rat shit with their friends.
Okay.
So I love it. So they finally, like John Boyega announced that he's producing it and it's coming out, Attack the Block 2. I don't know when it's coming out, but
I don't think they gave a date.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. That's where my AKA came from this week. Also, we'll get into that later, but you got it.
Yeah, so A Quiet Place 2 is selling double the advance tickets than it was before the pandemic.
So,
and I'm not mad at that, but I'm also concerned because I'm trying to see it too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see it, but like I think what it is they never actually stopped advertising.
No,
and, like,
they played the same trailer.
The theater is closed, but not all of them closed. And they just kept playing the same trailers that were playing when quarantine started, and that was one of them. So they've had a year and a half of advertising, and it's just people who were already pumped to see it. Like I know my mother-in-law, she don't even like horror movies, but she's like, I'm going to see this movie.
Wow.
Yeah. So all this time just waiting, and then it's finally coming out, and they're like, yo, we waited a year and a half, we about to watch it. So it makes sense to me.
And I like that. I mean, people that have seen it, I'm not reading their reviews fully, but they're like, yo, it's great. Like that's
awesome. The first one was real solid. Like, I respect, especially as like a dad. Like that was, that got me. Yeah.
But I'm excited too. It's I think it's gonna be good regardless. Like I think it's gonna be good. Aquaman 2 started filming in July.
Cool. I think Aquaman, I don't know if it's my favorite of the DCEU universe.
I mean, it was Water Black Panther.
I mean, it was.
Hey, the way you said that.
Well, not fully,
more respect,
but kind of, yeah.
Like I liked it.
I can't even say nothing.
I liked it, but it came out after Black Panther, so I was like, oh, it's Black Panther in the sea. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Kind of.
You're not wrong. It's a little stretch, but you're not wrong.
Everybody else was hella white, but yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
I appreciated how like fun it was. I think that's another thing. It's like,
yeah, it didn't take itself too seriously.
know,
It knew what it was.
with the Snyderverse, like you got a lot of it taking itself way too seriously. But then you have Aquaman, which wasn't full on goofy, but it was just enough comedy to break away from the rest, but still like fun and cool enough. Like it was super cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah, like that freaking fight with what's his name, Oran on the ship or whatever. Like that was so dope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The
So,
angles were good on that one.
yeah, like not even like a top tier villain to me, but it was just Ocean Master. Like he was just, but it was dope how they did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I fuck with it. There was a lot of like, and then wasn't it I don't want to fuck around and say the wrong name, but it was Justin Lin that did it. I'm sorry if it's not Justin Lin. I'm so sorry, but
I don't know.
Fast and the Furious. So like maybe that's why I liked it. Like I felt that energy.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy.
I'd watch
Yeah,
a second
Even though
Aquaman.
I'm happy for Aquaman
Yeah.
too, but at the same time, like it's like the Snyderverse is and isn't continuing. Like I don't even fucking care. Like what it's just all that WB drama just makes me want to puke.
It's continuing.
Yeah.
We're just not going to get a second Justice League.
Yeah, so
movie.
like there's characters that are still going to move on.
Wonder Woman's moving on. Flash, I think.
But,
Aquaman.
like it's not going to be
The culmination building up to what he was trying to build it up to.
yeah.
It's probably just going to fizzle out, to be honest. But whatever.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine. It's probably for the best,
I
to
don't
be
care
honest.
now. Yeah, you're
because
right.
It's
Yeah. I told you
that man got too much power now.
I'm not going to continue the Zack Snyder hate train, but yeah.
Him and his poor music choices.
We'll get into Army of the Dead next time.
Yeah, that thing. So Hocus Pocus 2 was announced for 2022. I'm a huge Hocus Pocus person. So,
Really?
Yeah, I like
That's
it.
cool.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I haven't seen it in probably.
A long time.
I think I watched it with my wife because she hadn't seen it, and like her coworkers like made like a huge deal out of it, and they let her borrow the DVD and was like, "Go watch this." And I'm not even sure if she watched it, and we might still have the damn DVD. Anyway,
So you're welcome. You got the DVD now.
I gotta go look.
It comes on every Halloween if you didn't know. So,
Yeah, I remember watching it as a kid, and then
yeah.
like it was cool enough. I liked it. It was funny.
So I'm excited for that. Also, I didn't put it on here, but Halloween Town's coming back, and I'm excited
Nice.
for that too because hell yeah!
What's Halloween Town?
Oh, shut the front door.
I'm sorry. What's that?
Halloween Town 1, Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge, Halloween Town High.
Is this some Disney stuff?
Yeah.
I knew it. Fair enough. Okay. I'm not knocking it. I missed it.
But yeah, it's
Like I have like Johnny Tsunami, Brink, like that.
it was
that
like
era,
literally right after. That's
and that,
probably why.
but that's when I fell off. Like
That's
right
probably
after
why.
that chunk. Okay.
Yeah, you just missed it
Just
by a
missed
hair.
it. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so they are bringing it back. Some of the main cast is coming back as well. Kind of like the main girl.
Okay.
So look out for that. This is more spooky stuff if you want interested in that. Knives Out too, though. They were casting some heavyweights, man.
That's why Netflix paid all that money for it,
Yeah.
because all that money is going to go straight into the cast.
yeah.
I mean,
Janelle Monáe,
Yeah.
Kate Huss.
I watch her in anything, even though like Annabellum was like.
I agree.
She was
it
the
wasn't
only
the
good part.
best, but you know, she did the best she could
I mean,
with what that
yeah,
plot was.
Yeah, like I don't mind
Yeah.
looking at
Yeah.
Janelle Monáe for 90 minutes. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
But
They did her wrong for that plot
yeah,
in that movie.
Oh my
but
god.
it was a good concept, but like they did not execute.
Shout
it
out
well.
Keeping It Creepy with Cherry and Kat. Listen to their podcast, or
Yes.
or at least listen to the Annabellum episode, and they completely cover all our feelings on that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, who else is in? Do you remember anybody else from Knives Out too? That
I missed it, but they were announcing like. Here's the thing: they started announcing so many people that people started throwing out fake ones in memes in like the film community. That I kind of don't know which ones were real and which ones were.
I'm not mad at that.
So I'm not going to fuck around and say the wrong thing.
I am not mad at that, but
I'm like, dang, everybody's in Knives Out too.
Knives Out 2 about to be like a 5-hour movie because like ain't no way you about to
Too
put
long.
everybody's screen time in there.
Yeah, true. I mean, the first one was an ensemble cast, so they're just trying to keep that same energy, I guess.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm excited though. This shit sounds lit.
Yeah.
For those that are interested, all 8 Harry Potter movies will be on HBO Max starting in June.
I didn't know it was already there. I wonder why not. Like, I wonder what took it so long because
I feel like it's been
Harry
there before.
Potter has always been a WB property. So like, it's not like Disney had to wait for it to expire. So maybe that's what it was.
Maybe not at the same time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
And they were rumoring that there's a new Harry Potter thing coming out ish. Like there's no validity to it, but like there's rumors.
They're probably just gonna all drop it at once and
get the hype train going, and they'll drop the announcement maybe in July.
I thought they announced that like a series was coming or some sort of remake.
I don't
and we're
know
like
if
too
that
soon.
was.
I hope not.
I don't know if that was confirmed, but they were talking. Daniel Radcliffe is talking with Warner.
Okay. I need them to chill just a little bit. I don't mind more stuff coming. I just need them to chill a bit and let J.K. Rowling fall into the abyss and then come back. Because like she needs to shut the fuck up. Like like she is like peak white woman on the internet and embarrassing herself in the whole like everything that has to do with her, just taking it all down. But not in a way like people are still eating up Harry Potter, so she's still getting paid. So I need her to just chill, just chill on the Harry Potter stuff. Let her like fall into obscurity, and then you can bring it back up. And then that way, every time they announce some new Harry Potter shit, we don't also have to hear about J.K. Rowling like her mouth falling down the goddamn stairs. Yeah. So
yeah. Speaking of HBO.
So this is some funny shit to me. So remember we talked about how WB put their whole 2021 slate on. They announced that it's also going to be premiering on HBO Max alongside theater releases, which okay, cool in the sense that you get to watch from your home. You know, you're still not comfortable going out, but in the sense that from the angle of the filmmakers, like as a filmmaker, you want to see your movie premiere on the big screen. But also, they didn't tell them that they were doing this. Even if they had no say, you could have at least let them know, hey, we're about to do this thing, which might kill theaters. But just letting you know, they all found out, including like Denis Villeneuve. I don't know if I said his name right, but like dude who's doing Dune with Blade Runner and shit. They found out the same way we found out, like just on Facebook. Like, goddamn, like you couldn't tell us. So the dude who's behind that, HBO announced that, or AT&T announced that HBO and Discovery are going on a joint streaming merger. So it sounds like, we don't know exactly the details, but it sounds like some sort of combining of HBO Max and Discovery Plus or something. So the dude responsible for all that shit before was left in the dark on it, and he big mad. Like he's like about to sue them.
Which make no sense, because like, hey man,
this is wild,
right?
Because like,
he was digging up shit before. Like we was just trying to save you. Like that's how I see it as like the company. Like we was trying to help you out.
Jason Kilar hired a legal team to negotiate his departure as chief executive of Warner Media, according to two people briefed on the matter.
That just means he's about to lose his job anyway. He's trying to fight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, moving on.
But yeah, R.L. Stein's Fear Street trilogy will be rated R, and it will be on Netflix coming up.
It should be.
You think so?
Yeah,
it
felt rated R when I was a kid. So I don't even know if the ones I read were Fear Street, but the stuff I did read should have been rated R.
True. I mean,
okay.
Well, they killed the kid's dog and Welcome to Dead House. I was like, God dang, why'd they kill the dog? Killed the whole dog.
That would traumatize a kid.
Yeah. I was like 7 years old.
All right.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm excited to see that shit. I mean, I'm all for the creepy shit.
So, well, this already happened. The government confirmed, the U.S. government confirmed that they know about UFOs.
You're getting the full report next month.
Yeah, we getting the full report, and that's what happened. Was there was it 60 Minutes? It was a 60 Minutes episode where they talked about it and they interviewed folks at like eyewitnesses and shit, and that started kind of getting the hype build up, and the full report's coming out next month. But basically, like it's like
niggas seeing UFOs.
Yeah, but it's
Tic Tacs and shit.
But it's funny because it's like the government's like, yeah, we knew about it, and it's like, why aren't you saying that? It's like, the fuck we gonna do about it though? Like, it's either another country with advanced technology or some otherworldly shit, And we can't do shit about either of that. So basically they were just like, hear no evil, see no evil.
Like we'll document in the report. That's it.
But like the shit that they were saying happened. Like they said, like a fighter pilot said that he saw like a Tic Tac shaped ship chilling over the water, just bubbling the water. Like I don't know, they're just making bubbles, just chilling down there. So like they got close to like investigate, and they're like, what the hell is this? And then the ship started fucking with them, and he was mirroring their moves.
And it just left.
And then he was just like, you want to see me go fast as fuck, boy? And it disappeared. And the USS
Scorpion.
I forgot which ship, but anyway, it's a destroyer. It's like the Farragut or something. I don't know.
I forgot.
Fitzgerald, something, I don't know. Don't matter. USS destroyer that was like watching this happen, like picked it up on radar 60 miles away.
In the same second.
Yeah, like it was like instant. And it was just like, nigga, what?
It's in the Speed Force.
Like, what do you do? What do you do with that? That's why I'm not
Nothing.
mad at the government for not saying the goddamn thing. What do you like? It's like you ever got your ass beat and then you go home and then like, what happened? And then you got grass in your hair and shit. And it's like, what happened? It's like nothing.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Don't worry.
I hope them niggas ain't trying to fight. That's all.
Right? Like
If they're trying to fight.
You're not winning if they blinking like that.
Yeah.
Well, what gets us is we live like we're in the Virginia Beach area, and this is like the most populated like military base area in the world.
Yeah.
We got the biggest naval base in the world in Norfolk.
Yep.
And like they say that they every day they pick them up on radar, just watching us over restricted airspace. Nigga, what?
Just outside.
Chilling.
What do you do?
Nothing.
You got the strongest military in the world, and it's like, yo,
Well, you did have the strongest military in the world. Clearly, these Tic Tac niggas are like at least extremely fast at a minimum.
At a minimum, like they figured out physics, or they don't obey by the laws of physics. Either they have wormholes,
They went quantum.
Like they're on a whole different level. Like, what do you do?
Nothing.
And that's exactly what they did. That like the government was just like, look, before we didn't confirm it, but now it's about to be declassified. Yeah, it happened. We didn't do shit about it because like the fuck were we supposed to do? Like,
Hey,
that's some anime shit. Like,
right.
You see the villain do some shit that you ain't never seen before, and you're just like, I guess
I'm gonna go home now.
Like, what do you do when you see like Jiraiya when he saw 6 niggas come? What do you do?
you just gotta accept that shit and hope they're cool.
Pray I make it home.
Yeah.
It's like it's a fucking King of Monsters. What was it Rodan? Ghidorah showed up. King Ghidorah showed up, and he was just like, "Yo, well, I'm his bitch now." Like,
Right.
oh man.
I guess that's daddy.
So when the full report come out next month, I'm interested to see what they talk about. But it's funny. It's a little unsettling because we right here.
Right.
If it's,
I mean, I ain't about to fight them niggas.
I mean, I'm not.
Unless they're cool. If they're cool, I'll join up with them.
But they fighting, but we real close.
They probably cool. They probably like, look, they got all this technology. They could have, beat us if they wanted to. They probably just like, yo, what these niggas up to today?
Right.
Nothing.
These fucking Trumpers, man. They ain't about to give us shit when we still got like crazy ass racists and shit going on.
Yo, remember they said Israeli dude.
Oh yeah, the old defense minister or whatever.
Yeah, he said that they were real. And
He said that he didn't talk because y'all would have laughed at him.
yeah,
But now he 80 and he don't give a
he
fuck.
don't give a fuck. But
He was like, I'm about to die anyway.
He said that, look, they out there, and basically what I don't know if he said he thinks or what it is. I don't know. I'm just allegedly. He said that like we ain't advanced enough to join the Federation, so they just.
Oh yeah, the Galactic Federation. I was like, oh, that shit real.
When I heard that, I laughed about it and I kept it moving. But now all this other shit's coming out. It's like, bro.
I mean, that's probably them checking out.
Clearly, we not
and doing their
advanced enough to
reports.
join the Galactic Federation if they out there.
Right. Doing drive-bys and leaving.
I'm in your restricted airbase.
I'm offended because they think everybody's too stupid. I'm not too stupid. It's just the majority population that votes is too stupid.
The mighty Mauricio said, like, I can join the Galactic Federation. I'm not an idiot.
Exactly.
Send me up.
I got some shit they ain't heard of yet. They don't fucking know.
Take me to your leader. I'm taking him to mighty Mauricio.
Hey, let them know what time it is. Because I'm trying to ride on the spaceship. If they can move that fast, I want to go somewhere. Like, what other shit we got out there? I want to see it. What y'all got? Aliens, this is me calling out. And don't come to me at 2 in the fucking morning, dog, when I'm sleeping. Please. Do it in the daytime when I can see you approach from a distance, especially if you look crazy. If you got tentacle faces and all that shit, come from a distance, hands up in the air. Let me know you're not trying to fight me.
So,
because I'm going to fight you.
What are they supposed to say if they're listening? Which they might be.
They listening.
If they're like, all right, so this is how we're supposed to engage. Like, what are they supposed to say?
Well, look, if you see me, approach slowly, calmly, hands not on any kind of weapons, that's not going to work for white people, especially police. They're going to try to shoot you immediately, especially if you don't look like them. So if you're an alien, make yourself the best looking blonde possible. So they don't try to kill you. Everybody else, you can probably just show up with your tentacle face.
Make yourself look like a Fox News female host.
Yes.
And
what's the one crazy girl name? Fuck, I forgot.
There's a lot of them.
Tommy Lauren. Make yourself like Tommy Lauren.
They'll listen to you then.
They'll listen to you.
That bitch can say whatever the fuck she want.
Yeah. You could call the police on yourself and then transform into Tommy Lauren. It will show up in a millisecond. Just letting you know that's how it works here.
But look, speaking of Attack the Block, which I don't think, it's all a conspiracy, dog. So look, Attack the Block 2 gets announced and they talk about these aliens and shit all in the same week. Look, it's an alien, bruv, believe it. Like
they try and get us ready to fight them just in case they're not cool.
If you want to come and you want to talk to us, Mr. Alien, just don't go to the white people or the cops.
Yes.
Go to the inner city.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Tell them you're gonna liberate them.
Bro, they'll be on your side.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is do some sick shit. Like show them the Tic Tac ship trick where they zoop in and zoop out real fast and make the water boil and be like, yo, that's some dope shit. I mean, well, we might black react.
Yeah.
We might get a pot and make some food.
Don't get offended if if just niggas just start screaming and running.
And if you look funny, we're gonna joke on you.
Like, yeah, and don't get offended if we talk about you. But we'll come back.
We're gonna talk about you.
Especially if once we see you cool, you ain't messing with nobody, you minding your business.
Right.
Cool. All right.
And if your food is good, that's cool too.
Look, but if you really
what do aliens eat?
You really want to get us on your side,
good.
Right?
Like, give us some cool shit. Like give us.
If you're vegan, aliens don't come down here. No, I'm not cool with that.
Give me a laser.
I don't get down with this. Yeah, I want some powers. I need some powers.
I want some powers.
Or a power suit.
Yeah. Give me a power suit.
Ooh, a power suit.
I don't need my DNA altered. Like, I don't know how to.
Give me a power suit, one of them Dominators, and a Jedi sword.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
You know what? I'll be real. You give me another inch, I'll betray this country.
That's all, folks.
Thanks for listening. You can find us on all social media.
It's over. It's done. I'm done. Cut the shit.